Hey y'all, what's going on? So just doing another video. I'm trying to be more consistent on the cooking videos, but you know, takes a little time and I'll get there. So right now I'm just doing some preparation, mostly for the pop-up I do, but pretty much everything I make is relevant to possibly your life and maybe my life, and certainly people with an autoimmune or myasthenia gravis. Again, it's a process, and I'm working on things, and I have I've been there where I've had a better diet than I have now. But at present, what I'm doing right this moment is I'm preparing some carrots for slaw. So basically just taking carrots and slicing them long. Here's the bowl that they're in. And basically that's cabbage, carrots, onions, some salt, pepper, and a few other things. I'm sorry about the camera. I'm basically using a not-so-great camera phone, but I'm going to work on that as well. I have a variety of things going on. I have red potatoes boiling on the stove, which will then be a red potato salad with some goat cheese and jalapenos, celery, spinach. Hopefully I'll do a video when I'm making those, which might not be till tomorrow. I'll make another video showing the end result of those. And again, some of these ingredients I'm using now may not be with me for long. I mean, dairy itself is a very sensitive thing. I personally wish that I could get where I am or in other places unpasteurized dairy. I understand that many people feel that that's a risk, and for someone with an autoimmune as well. I've had doctors tell me, whoa, I wouldn't take that. But they don't know. They don't know about really unpasteurized milk and what the benefits are. They either haven't studied it, haven't looked at it, don't know, or just are in the Western mind frame of like Louis Pasteur had this thing that, you know, basically makes milk safe, and we commercialized it, industrialized it, but it's not necessarily that unpasteurized milk is detrimental to anyone. And in Utah, it's legal. You can go into a regular store and get unpasteurized milk, and it's basically supported there, and it's amazing. I can drink a quart of milk unpasteurized and basically feel great, and I've noticed no ill effects. I don't always notice those effects with dairy that is pasteurized, but the natural biotics and the natural things, enzymes that break down the lactose then get killed off, and that's what makes many people lactose intolerant, not their DNA. Again, I'm not a doctor. It doesn't matter. I mean, you know I'm not a doctor. I'm just saying from my experience. So if you're going to have non-pasteurized milk as a result of this video, please do your own research and due diligence. That said, you really can't find it many places. You can probably go to a farm and befriend a farmer, and even they will be cautious. But that said, the cheeses, I am using cheeses, and I am drinking dairy now still, but that may need to be cut out. I'll have to I'm playing along with things. What else can I say? So anyway, I'm making some beef. Basically, I took some ground meat and I combined a whole bunch of things with it. I'm going to make a little ground meat dish. I just put in a lot of vegetables. I put in onions. I put in cilantro. I put in 2 different types of onions. Sorry, and I'm just trying to think of what else I put in there. But yeah, that might have been it for that one. But it's really relatively simple to get creative. I know I'm not showing you any chopping skills or anything on this particular video, but I just wanted to do one updating. I will show you. Very easy. I threw some red potatoes basically in a pot. Okay, maybe you're getting steam there, so that doesn't really help. But threw them in a pot, and those will be ready in maybe 10 to 15 minutes. I can then roast them after if I want. They're already softer. But I can also use that for putting into an egg dish. I can put it into a sandwich or a wrap. If you're trying to eliminate the wheat, you can put that in a bowl with a little bit of either cheese on it, other vegetables, spinach, any kind of greens. So there's really a wide variety of things that when I make these different dishes, they can be then combined or applied to other things that I make. In the slow cooker right now, one thing on the menu for my pop-up this week is quesadillas. So I'm actually using my slow cooker, put a bunch of tomatoes and zucchinis in there with some marinara, and it's just slow cooking with a lot of different herbs and spices I put in there. It'll be ready in a few hours, and you can always use a slow cooker for some creative ideas. Beans, of course, high in protein, great thing to consume to get your protein, especially if you're cutting down on meat or other things. And I guess that's basically it for this video. So please continue to cook, continue to tune in, continue to ask any questions if you have any about what I do and what my process is and how I choose my foods or even how I shop. I'm very sensitive to prices if I think I can get something less expensive somewhere else, but I have to figure, like, does that make sense in my time and the travel there? Sometimes it just makes sense to get it where I am. And what else? I'm just trying to be creative, you know, in the use of different foods, colors, textures, and I look forward to making another video soon. Thanks so much for tuning in, and have a great one.